Good afternoon everybody and welcome to our new look Djuma crew. This is apparently what Jerry thinks that I should look like. Blue eyes, a squiggly nose and bare ears. I think that's what Jerry said. Apparently I'm also fragile, as you can see on the side of my box. I am fragile, and so there we go. That's how we're looking this afternoon. Who knows why I have blue eyes and bare ears, but like I say, Jerry has decided. Now I can tell you one thing from driving around with a box on my head, that it is awfully uncomfortable. It's not very pleasant to drive around like this. I can't see a bloody thing and I keep getting caught up and almost driving off road. So I think it's time to do this. Otherwise we're going to have an accident, Seb. And if we have an accident, I don't want to be responsible, because I want to be responsible, because apparently your mom is watching. So hello Seb's mom. Hope you're having a nice afternoon or morning or whatever it is. What is it there, Seb? Afternoon or morning?
1 hour behind.
1 hour behind, so it's this afternoon. Well, good afternoon. There we go. And I've been told that I need to... Now, we are going to try, Seb, to find some animals, because we failed a bit this morning when I was with Ferg. So this afternoon I'm going to try my best to try and find some animals for you and see if we can't do better than what we did yesterday, because yesterday was a fairly Tingana, our last minute leopard decided to show up in the first minute today. That would be quite nice. But what I am doing is coming up this way because I had tracks for a lioness that I found right at the end of game drive after we sort of finished the drive this morning, and it looks like for one lioness going into the same area that James and Rexon had tracks the other day when we were following the Nkuhumas, and I wonder if it's maybe not one of them that has cubs somewhere around here. So I want to just do some around and just, if I can't see any other signs, the last tracks that I had were sort of heading north in this direction, and the last time James and Rexon had tracks going in this way, they headed up into a drainage line just to the northwest, east of where I am now. So I want to go and just try and sort of put my nose around that area and just see. You never know, maybe we get lucky and we're able to find a lioness. Wouldn't that be nice? Now, of course, this afternoon the McCurdy is back, so the loudspeaker is out and about, and she will be very excited to say hello to all of you. She's bouncing all over the place as her excitement exudes, so she'll be happy to see all of you. And it's a little bit sad because we don't have our normal team out this afternoon. Hey Seb, we've become quite used to each other, haven't we? The James, Jamie, Ferg, Craig, Seb combo, and well, myself as well, has been working quite nicely together, so it's a little sad on that front, but it's always good to work with Taylor. She's a breath of fresh air, and obviously Ali is back, so she'll be out tomorrow, so that's going to be cool. So you guys are going to get a double dose of the females for the next week or so, because I'm going to be going on leave at some stage at the end of this week as well, and be back next week. So the two ladies will be looking after you guys for the rest of the week. I think I might still stick around for a day or two and maybe do a walk if possible. But I'm sure Brent hopefully will be from the Mara this afternoon as well. Now Taylor is talking to me and she wants to know what route I've taken, so let me just inform her quickly. Taylor, I'm on Gallagher shortcuts, going slowly northwards. I'm going to check Gallagher shortcut, and then I'm going to go towards Buffelshoek Dam. So there we go. Just had to tell Taylor where I'm going so that we don't drive in the same way, because otherwise that's going to be a little bit confusing. Now the first track that I saw, because I was travelling the opposite direction earlier this morning, was around this area. Now the other day when I had the Nkuhumas, this is where they crossed in, and where the tracks that James and Rexon saw went off in this direction. So I think it's going in the exact same way. Is that in the same direction that James and Rexon had? There we go. I'll get it out eventually. That's a tongue twister day. I've been struggling to speak today for some reason. These things happen sometimes. Right, it's that time to start the show, so I'm going to say goodbye, and we'll see you all just now, minus the box on my head.